Okay. Yeah, the hell was that? Okay, hello. Been a couple of days. It's a bit later than I originally wanted. Yesterday, I wanted to start around a little bit around noon, but work's been kicking my ass lately. So even though I was awake, I was not here. If that makes sense to anybody else. Um, yeah, so a couple things to talk about, possibly. Uh, if I have the money, I'm definitely going to be getting that new Fire Emblem game because fuck, I want to play it. It looks good. I have had some insane luck on FGO recently. I've gotten characters I wasn't really rolling for, just kind of like, sure, I have the extra. Boom, get him. It's like, oh, okay. I even got the one guy that everyone's like, oh, he's really good and he's great, but he's a character I don't like, so I'm not going to be using him. I'm not. why would I why would I put time and effort into farming the EXP things?
Who aren't you going to be using?
Uh one of the newer servants to come out was the main character of Fate Grand Order, Fate Stay Night.
Oh, you mean Shiro?
Yeah, him. It was him, but he was Masamune.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the heroic spirit that was like fused to him or whatever. Kind of like how Ren is fucking the one goddess.
Yeah.
Sakura is
Ishtar,
yeah, Sakura is all those people.
for some reason. Even Waver got in on the action.
Yeah, Waver is that one fucking Chinese general guy. Fucking badass. But no, because it's Shiro, I'm not gonna use him. I'll use Archer. You know, Emiya. I'll
Nameless Servant?
yeah, the one that goes by that on like the
Extra.
extra and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'll use him because he's
Different enough?
yeah, he's Shiro Emiya that went through all the bad stuff and was like, okay, I need to stop myself from being dumb. And then from everything I've seen of Fate Stay Night, he continues to be dumb. And it's just like, no. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But when you're standing there in front of the heroic spirit that is King Arthur.
You don't fucking tell her to stay in the kitchen.
Yeah, you don't tell her that, she's a girl, she needs to be protected. No, I will bitch slap the fuck out of you, I swear
Listen,
to God.
she has a sword.
She's stronger than you.
She has a sword. Don't.
She could bench press 50 of you.
Like I was saying, she has a sword. Don't argue with people with swords. Especially if they can use them.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if they can use them to wipe out entire countries.
Like, she's like, don't bring a slap to a sword fight.
Yeah. I don't like him. Everything I've seen of him is bad. I haven't seen a good thing about him. I haven't seen any clips, any synopsises I've watched. Never, like, they try to paint him in a good light, but everything that they say is just like, no, that's No, every scene is bad. And I tried watching like just the first 3 episodes and I'm like this guy is a fucking menace and annoying. I hate him.
I shit. So like the hot Fey lady. When's she coming out?
Hot Fae lady?
Yeah.
I think that's like May, sometime in May.
I am not into her like second form, but like the first one looks super interesting, and the third one is goth. So, and also she had a really interesting pair of shoes on the wall behind her.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see. She was.
I guess she's just really into shoes, huh?
She's based on the Knight of the Round Table who used the bow and apparently can attack people with sound waves. Tristan, I believe is his name. Um, Basically the next ones I actually fully care about trying to get on Fate Grand Order are her, the Fae counterpart to him once that Lost Belt comes out, which I haven't reached the Lost Belts yet, but I actually have characters now I want to use, so I'm gonna be going farther in the story now. I want to get her. I want to get Morgan Le Fay because I just want to collect the fucking Knights of the Round Table and all Arthurian focused servants, I guess. And then Faye Lancelot. I want to grab her as well. Though one thing that FGO does that isn't as good as I wish it was I want to be able to play like the story missions again. And a bunch of people are sitting there like, but there's no challenge in them. And but you can just watch the story parts. Yeah, but you don't understand the feeling of watching the story and then playing through the mission and then fighting that boss. You know? Like if like uh in Orleans, when you're sitting there and you're fighting Vlad the Impaler. And then you actually have to, you actually have to fight him in the battle. That fight doesn't come back when you get the free fight. When you get the free fight, it's usually a bunch of other people. And I'd like the story leading into the fight to be seamless compared to having to go in, watch the scene, go back to whatever the fucking area it is, look
Okay.
at the thing.
Yeah, what wrecks this look for me is definitely the bare feet.
Okay.
I just don't like feet.
I mean, you wear socks all the time. It makes sense. I'm not a fan. I don't care. But yeah, no. I kind of like the thing is I keep seeing new servants that are like I kind of want to get them and then I want to complete this Lost Belt with them. That way it can be like I go through the story section, I have the thing, like in the current one I'm fighting the Lion King, uh which is Lancer Arthur. And it's like when I get to that fight, I have Caster Arthur, which was important for me. But if I could get like Morgan Le Fay on my side, if I could have her and Caster Arthur and basically be like, I am fighting you with alternate versions of yourselves. to stop you from, you know, destroying everything that is the world. Like that I like, but I'm not going to have that because then I'd have to wait for it to come out. I might just do that. I do want to get to more story, but I want the servants that I want for the story bits. Specifically this one, the one that I'm currently in. Anything happening a little bit later, I honestly don't care. I'll make a team specifically, but right now I like themes and stuff like that. And having Morgan Le Fay fucking fighting King Arthur trying to save the world. Fuck yeah. It wouldn't be the first time I have a servant that I'm not supposed to technically have yet because I have fucking Caster Gills. Or not Gills, Gilgi. Caster Gilgi.
I was wondering.
I have Caster Gilgi, and he's the next area I go to after Camelot. It's Camelot, then Babylon. And so I have Caster, Gilgi, who is the better Gilgi. Because he's not as much of an asshole as Archer, as Golden Douchebag. I don't know if I have Golden Douchebag. I'm hoping I don't. I could easily check.
They give him a shirt in one image.
Yeah, that's an alternate outfit that you can get for him.
It looks really nice.
No, I can okay, so that's there. So we do have that. No. There we go. I can just have it here. So it is, where is this? BlueStacks. There you are. Oh god. You're so big. That's what she said. Let's make sure you're properly aligned as I can get you. There we go. Is that appearing on the screen? No, it's, yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. I just want to check this out. I didn't see what I have. See, well, I have music turned off. Let's turn music down a bit. Yeah, that. People have been using my caster. Of course they have. Why wouldn't they? That's all free, by the way. 69 Saint Quartz. That's all free. I gained that for free. So let's see here. I have Arthur, I have Caster Gilgi, who is much better than his Archer counterpart. Let's see, I I got her. She's actually pretty good, but she's single target. Blah, 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 blah. What was I looking for? Do I have Archer? Gilgi. I don't know if I do. I have Ishtar. What is this? Just Archer. I know that's actually somebody, but I don't know. Does not look like I have Archer Gilgi. I have Child Archer Gilgi, but I don't have Archer Gilgi. And I hope I never get Archer Gilgi. I do have Archer Emiya, which he's fine. I don't mind him. Archer is fine. Fucking, who is it? Is he a saber? This dick. I hate this guy. Because it's not Senji Muramasa. That's Shiro. Or Shinji, or whatever the fuck. I don't know his name. I don't care about his name. Douchebag McGee. The living counterpart to this guy, Emiya. So I don't like him. I have his assassin version too. Which, like, I know in his final ascension, his head, like, cloak comes off, like the hood comes down. It's like, why would I do that? He's much better cloaked. But yeah, I just pulled her. Randomly. Not even trying. I got so many different servants. I don't really know what I'm fucking doing. Mouse. There we go. This has been my current go-to. Nobunaga. Demon Lord Nobunaga. Demon King. She's fucking great. Have her. Haven't ascended her again because I don't have it. I need her to ascend one more time. I got this guy, like, very early, and he sucks.
Fucking rip.
His noble phantasm, I think, kills himself. Oh, no, it doesn't kill himself, but it makes him a target for everybody. I got her pretty early on. Need to keep upgrading her. I love this guy's design. I don't know why I'm focusing on this guy.
Oh, Salieri, yeah.
And yes, I have him ascended to this, but until I can ascend him again, I'm keeping him as this form because I like the suit and helmet better.
And I really appreciate that they pointed out, yeah, no, in real life, he did not kill Mozart.
Like, I don't. He's just a guy there. Why would I have just a guy when I'm gonna have a fucking demon swordsman, baton person? I have so many servants. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 that I have fully ascended. 9 that I have fully leveled up, not including the palingenesis thing because I haven't touched that. Because I would want to do that to somebody I know I'm gonna keep using. I need to work on more of these guys. There needs to be a better way to level these guys up. Anyways. Gotcha. Yeah, I play I play a bit of a gotcha. Come on, come back up. Game. The only one I really play at the moment is FGO. And I'm kind of still at Camelot. I haven't gone past, and I haven't gone through and finished all the missions for all the other uh cities and singularities. It's like I still have a bunch of like just missions to do to complete these. I've completed some of them in the early, like this early one, but a lot of these I haven't just because I'm like I don't have time for that. I want the story. Give me the story. I like story. And because I like story, I want a good thematic team for taking on Camelot, okay? I want it to be thematic. I'm one mission before FGO's best campaign. You mean Babylon? I watched the anime for Babylon. And I have fucking let's see, where is she? Fuck you. I have Gorgon. Is there Noble Phantasm AoE? Yeah. And it increases the Noble Phantasm gauge for all allies. If I power you up and take you into Babylon, have Gorgon versus Gorgon. Let's fucking go. I also have yeah, she is. I also have she was Lancer. I have small Medusa. So I have I don't know if there's any like specialty versions like swimsuit Medusa or whatnot as a character, but I have the three main ones. I have normal Medusa, the Rider, I have Lancer, Medusa, and then I have Gorgon. I had been waiting so long to fucking get Caster Altria. Like so long I had been waiting to get her, and now I have her and I'm so happy. She is actually really good. And I don't know when she's coming out, but the fucking the alter version of Nidocris. I wonder. Also, I have Caster Gilgi from Babylon. I have the guy we're gonna be working for. I can literally take him with me. Oh yeah, and Merlin's there too, also, I think. And I have she's like low level because she's a low star. but I have her as well. I forget if there was any other character that was in that. Ishtar was in that. I don't have the other one. I have Ishtar. I don't have the other one. The one that looks like exactly like Ishtar, but it's like the undead. Gorgon versus Gorgon, let's go. This reminds me of a meme from the Cosmos in the Lost Bell season where instead of the regular introduction of the antagonist, can't pronounce that myself because I'm dumb, sees the master walking with the summonable and being, what the fuck? Irshkigal? Yeah, I don't have her. I got her at random. I did a pull and I got her. So that's cool. I was kind of going for Space Ishtar because that would have been Space Ishtar would have been a fun one to take into fucking Babylon. Run into normal Ishtar. I have Space Ishtar. Let's fucking go. And then I did a free ticket pull, and I pulled Mysterious Heroine X Assassin variant. But I also have her. I've had her for a while. I love her. She's great. Berserker Mysterious Heroine X. Fucking. I love her. She's great. Sent me the meme on Twitter. I'm not doing anything too big so I can open up Chrome again. Yeah, she's literally a Sith Lord. She has a double-bladed lightsaber Excalibur. Like, fuck yeah! She uses Force Lightning! Fuck yeah! I technically have the Berserker Odu Nobunaga. That's not the one I mainly use. Mainly, I use currently Demon King Nobunaga. Because she is a beast! I got her too from the new thing. She's pretty good. She's a. I got her from the Nobu event. I just did a random 11 pull and fucking got Demon King. And so, well, she wasn't Demon King at first. She starts off as no, as normal Nobunaga, then slightly older Nobunaga with a fucking Gatling gun, and then becomes the Demon King Nobunaga. And I fucking love her. I want to ascend her again because fucking bunny suit ruler Arthur, fucking great. I wish it was I wish I had an easier way to level up these guys because I don't get enough of the EXP embers from the fucking one stuff. Oh, yeah, I have her, Cha-Cha. I know she's related to Nobunaga. Berserker Atalanta. Fucking great. My favorite guy in the entire series. Berserker Lancelot. I'm sorry. Yes. I love Berserker Lancelot. I, I don't like how I think in some of his final ones his helmet comes off and stuff like that. No, keep him in his armor. That's why he's good. This is the goodest boy, Asterios. Love him. Oh shit, I already had you? When the fuck did I get you? Initially saw Demon Nobunaga in the advanced CM and thought she was going to be super evil. Then I played the event and she was just as much a dumbass as all Nobus. Yeah, of course she is. It has to be more lighthearted. Who the fuck are you? Salome. Okay. It has been forever since I've just looked through. I have too many servants. I need more. I need more fucking embers or fire of wisdom and shit like that to level people up. But I don't have enough. Tamamo Cat. Don't remember where I got her. Horseman. Who the fuck are you? From the Warrior State periods. The esteemed retainer of the Oda clan. Okay. Okay, so he's an attendant. Okay. I don't know a lot of the people I have. I have Arthur, like Saber Arthur, fully leveled up. I have like 6 to 7 of those Palin things to like take them up even higher. I don't know who I want to do that with. Like to focus on with that. I love Astolfo. I need to increase Astolfo, Saber Astolfo specifically, because I know like it's either the middle ascension or the last ascension maid outfit. Fuck yes. I have Nero Claudius. I got her randomly. Rama. Really cool character. I need to increase Astolfo. He's already a whole monster energy can. Yes, but I need more. I was not trying to get this guy. I had like I was just on FGO one day. I just was there wasn't anything else to pull on and I just went I have no restraint. I'm just going to pull. And I got this guy. I didn't want this guy. I know he's really good. I I hate I hate him. Main character of Fate Stay Night fucking sucks. I hate him. Everything I see about him sucks. Everything I see about you sucks as well. Oh. Is it not back on? You son of a bitch. There we go. My thing crashed. Okay. That would be right. Why? I'll show you in a second. Once I bring it back up. That was weird. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I don't know. Do I have the Rider Astolfo? I don't know if I have Rider Astolfo. I know I have Saber Astolfo because that was another one that I was literally like, I saw them on the banner and I went, I want them. Listen, I want them in my party. And then I lucked out and got them. Probably close Chrome. There we go. So let's see here. No, not enhance. No DaVinci. No support. Why is it doing? Oh, you piece of shit. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, it's just for some reason that's just not working if I alt tab away from it. Whatever, that's fine. It was Masamune. Don't know why BlueStacks was giving me trouble there. But it was Masamune. Because he looks like Shiro from Fate Stay Night. And I hate Shiro from Fate Stay Night. Like, I know he's a good actual unit.
But man, fuck that guy.
I like Masamune less than Shiro. How could he? No, I can see how he could get worse, but I hate him. Archer is the only one I will accept, and maybe the assassin, but the version of himself that went back in time to kill himself to keep himself from doing something stupid is the one I trust more than the dumbass who didn't want to let King Arthur fight because she was a girl. I don't like him. He annoys the shit out of me. Maybe if I start it up and don't tab away. Okay, tell me if this works. Tell me if this works. If I start this up and I don't tab away, does it work? And that's why Mordred points her sword at people who call her a girl. Yeah, she is a warrior, damn it. I also have Mordred, I think. Let me check. Is it showing up on stream or is it not? It's currently black screen. Okay, it's usually a black screen until I get to... like, actually loading into the game. Is it still a black screen? Yeah. God, piece of shit. Okay, it doesn't seem to be crashing now. I just refreshed it. Uh, the thing. Now it's working. Okay, let's see how long that lasts. um, I think I thought I had. No, I guess I don't. I thought I had Mordred, but I guess I don't. Um, I'd like Mordred. I do have Nero though, and Nero is cool. Um, yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't I don't like that. I don't. I know he's apparently really powerful and really good as like a unit for fighting. No. Oh yeah, I have Chiron, who is not a centaur for some reason. Uh oh yes. I have Orion. Right. Yeah, it's just Orion, not anybody else. Totally not the god Artemis. He is if you upgrade him. Ah, okay. So a later ascension. Got it. Let's see, who do I have on here? I know I have her. I want to upgrade her too. I really like the scythe and the cloak. I just love the cloak and the scythe. Wish she had pants. Oh yeah, I have her swimsuit. Don't remember where I got that. Whoever the fuck this is. Just Orion, totally not the goddess Artemis. Crashed again? You son of a bitch. Penguin. I think she was the one I was. She. It was her and Astolfo Saber. Just tell me if it goes down. When the fuck did I get you? One of Charlemagne's 12 paladins and a virtuous female knight, known as the. So I have two of Charlemagne's knights. Charlemagne, I know, is going to be released at some point on North America. I have no idea who you are. Oh yeah, I also fully upgraded her. Right. Yeah, I have her. I don't. I need to read up on her. I probably. There's probably a lot of people I want to use. Yeah. She was pretty cool. She's big BEEG Mordred. What's BEEG? Big elephant evil guy?
Big.
Oh, just big.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, that's what Cow says. Just big. Okay. I was like, are you? Is that like BBEG? Big bad evil guy?
Is that a new acronym?
Yeah, is that a new acronym like BBEG? Big bad evil guy? Except because lady, it's elegant, so big elegant evil girl. I don't know. Eagle. I've already. Why is Sakura so many servants?
Who fucking knows?
Yep, I have Rider Mordred too. Or Astolfo. I have Ryder Astolfo. I don't have Ryder Mordred. Maybe I do. I don't remember. No, I don't. I also have young Leonardo da Vinci. I don't fucking know. I got this guy on accident. Just happened to show up. Whoever the fuck this is. Marie Antoinette. The ladies. Mandricardo. Who the fuck are you? Claim Hector's armor. Durendal. Ah, okay. Red hair, an actual horseman. Right from the get-go. Douchebag, 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 because I know who this is. You know who this is? Pandora. You know who this is? You know who this is? Douchebag? You know who this is? Cow, do you know who this is? Okay, Cow knows. It's Christopher Columbus.
Fuck off!
I'm pretty sure it's Christopher Columbus. I'm pretty sure I'm correct there. Because I remember Christopher Columbus was one of the servants, and I just went, God, he fucking sucks. No, fuck. I wish I didn't have him.
I need to make you listen to the Behind the Bastards episodes on him.
Yeah, game is just chatting, right? Or yeah, I'm set to just chatting right now because I'm just kind of going around talking about stuff and Fate.
I need to make you listen to the Behind the Bastards episodes on him.
Okay.
Oh, you have the what is that? The final boss or something? Or the boss thingy? The cutie one.
What?
The new. It's flashing new.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
That's just a foo.
It's cute though.
Then in casters. Foo do be cute, yes. I love Caster. Arthur. Caster Arthur is great. I love her. I did not know about this form. The only forms you ever see people have her in, really, before recently, was the first and second ascension. So the minute I got her past those into her third ascension, I was like, oh my god, she's got a giant sword. She's got weird spear things, magical bullshit.
What's the first one? That's really cute.
And then this is like Magical Academy. And then fucking, yeah. She was released in North America just a few months ago. I know, but like whenever I was seeing things about her and like anyone talking about her coming to America and anything like that, and even for the couple months after she came out, which I was able to get her to her final ascension pretty fucking fast, because I just focused that shit. You only ever see this outfit and this outfit, not this outfit. I have Merlin because he's just good. I don't like him as a character, but he's good. Tamamo no Mai. She was the one I got her for free up to the level she is. What was it, like earlier this year or last year or something like that? There was that thing where they gave like get a free servant and get them maxed or something like that, and I did it to Tamamo no Mai. Caster Gilgi, which is the best Gilgi. Hate Archer Gilgi. Archer Gilgi is a douchebag. Caster Gilgi is great. Nido Chris. Nido Chris is Nido. I need to upgrade him. Waver. I need to upgrade Waver. I like Waver. Who the fuck is this supposed to be? Is this Cersei? I don't remember. Piglets. Cersei, yes. I love Charles Babbage design. I just wish wasn't a fucking 3-star. Because I would use. She's the Kikion lady. Ah. I would use Babbage if Babbage wasn't fucking. Like just a 3-star and not that good. Media. Oh yeah, I have Castor Nero Claudius.
Wait.
Her wasn't rolling for her. I got her at random. Thomas Edison, who is a lion man. Don't question it.
Also, fuck him too.
Yeah. The Greek hero who trained under Chiron. God of medicine. A furry Bara man, just like the real one. Geronimo. Hohenheim. When you need an army, but you can't raise one, create one. I'm currently waiting for the next part to drop so I can quickly get her fully unlocked. I have no more missions for her little event thing. So I'm waiting for the next part of it to unlock. Otherwise, I would have had her already. She's fun. I like her. She doesn't. She has one form. Nothing changes. Comma. This guy was like one of my first ones that I ever had. Was Emiya Assassin. Donzo. Ninja. Carmilla. I love my Hassans. I love Hassans. Kaito Donzo, best girl. I need to increase her more. I have so many that I need to increase. But yeah, Jekyll and Hyde. Back. This lady. She's yokai. Okay. Assassin version of her. Suji. Whoever the fuck this is. Just assassin. Thenso. Theno. However you pronounce it. This guy? This guy's cool. Chinese boxing. Ambush from 10 sides, cast no shadows. Interesting, interesting. Comes in the first chapter of Epic Remnant, the second season after the Solomon chapter. Yeah, I'm not done with the Solomon chapter. I need to just go ahead and fucking finish it. But I want servants that fit themes. I got her. I was so happy. Frankie. I love Frankie. I love Fran. As long as she doesn't unplug my computer. Love Mysterious Heroine X. You will be healed! Oh yeah, I have her in her Berserker form, too. I used a lot of, I had a lot of people with her back when she, I guess, was first out, or like one of her summoning events. So, she's powerful. Blood Axe. Beowulf. Nightingale has the same problem as Kawakami from Persona 5. Her design is great, but her official art sucks. Yeah.
Who's does? Oh yeah, yeah.
Especially when you get to like the alternate costumes. The weird pink and lime green bikini is fucking bad.
Don't remind me
I
that
hate it.
exists.
Berserker Kukulin.
Ugh.
Yeah, I have this lady. Oni, 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 Oni. Make an entire team of just Oni.
As you should.
I still need the assassin Oni. But yeah, right now she's like my main damage wave clearer. Because I really like her. Banana Oni? Yeah. I need to upgrade her.
You don't need that.
No. Bop, bop,
Wait,
bop.
who was that lady you just looked at?
Sorry, Pandora is looking up the characters.
I wanted to see her outfit.
Her 3 outfits.
Well, I'm not a fan of when she loses it all.
Yeah.
It looks significantly worse.
Nobody else is a fan of that form either.
Honestly, I'm surprised. Like, cause they're obviously.
Why do you always appear?
Huh? Cause like, I mean, they're obviously going for the fan service route, but it looks really bad.
I love him. I got Voyager. I'm so happy.
Oh.
He's such a good boy. I need to upgrade her. I need to.
I mean, I guess you have two options. Because, like, oh, she's got, like, she's got Oni masks on her knees, what?
Yeah.
But, like, she's got just, like, a black mask blindfold thing and a fox mask.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, they're both valid options, you know?
Straya. I have no idea. I have so many servants that I don't know. Passion Lip. AKA giant boobs and giant meaty claws.
Okay. Astraea is a daughter of Astraeus and Eos. She is the virgin goddess of justice, innocence, purity, and precision.
Huh. Okay. I mean, that fits. Evil nun. Evil nun.
Oh yeah. Right.
She's way too horny on main, even for me. Straya's Vessel is the girl that fights ran out of nowhere at the last episode of Fate Unlimited Blade Works. Ah! Which I have not seen. Because anything Stay Night related, I have not watched. Because
I've heard the animation was really nice though.
the animation is good, but anything where he at all has any main role,
Oh my
I'm just gonna be annoyed whenever he's on screen. I've heard Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel are like the best ones.
The ones where he sucks the least.
Yeah, but
that's what I've heard.
I don't know. I don't like motherfucker. Why did you come to me? He's way cooler in Unlimited Blade Works. Does he not try to keep King Arthur from fighting?
Apparently not.
Good.
Because, like, that's only in the route where you romance her. Which is fucking wild.
Wait, so in the route that you romance her,
yeah,
you do not treat her with the respect she deserves.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
But at least in, like, one of them, you get to save Sakura.
That's good. Saving Sakura is good. I'd rather...
I mean, apparently, like, that route is liked by a bunch of icky dudes. So it's
Funnily
like...
enough, he has no qualms of Ren fighting.
A fucking plus.
Ah, Jesus fucking Christ.
But it's like, you know, man, knowing she's in that situation, you gotta save her.
Yeah.
You gotta help her.
Like, Fate Zero, I've watched all of Fate Zero. I've watched the first half of Apocrypha.
And it just gets worse for her.
Yeah, no, Sakura's such in a bad spot. I don't like it. I need to finish Apocrypha at some point. I watched the anime of Babylon. So I kind of know what's going to be happening in Babylon. I don't know how much they changed between the game and the anime. And I know they're making an anime of Camelot too. Though in Camelot they're using the female protagonist.
Oh, thank fuck.
And in Babylon they use the male protagonist. But here's the thing, both of them are basically blank slates.
Yeah,
The only reason the female protagonist has more stuff for her is because people made more stuff for her. If people made stuff for the male protagonist, he would have stuff.
Listen, you don't know what it's like.
No, I understand. There needs to be more strong ladies and
no, it's like
lady-centric stuff.
Hey, yeah, like I chose this character, and then like she's never the one that they use because they always use male default. Or maybe that's just like Pokemon Generations.
They're making a new Camelot anime because the 2 movies sucked. There were movies? I did not know that. I do know basically every of the Hassan show up in the fucking Camelot. I want the first Hassan. I want big Grandpa Skeleton. Who apparently is scary as fuck, but is actually nice as fuck.
Big scary who?
The first Hassan.
Oh. Interesting.
He's not even, like, assassin focused, really. He uses a sword and shield. He swords and boards it. The problem was that, just like the First Order OVA, instead of giving the IP to A1, like Babylon, they gave it to some unknown company. Ah. That makes sense. I have to wait until 11 p.m. to continue that. I'll be doing it tomorrow. I think that's gonna be it. I think I should probably get to Mass Effect Andromeda now. Unless you think me just continuing with this and going through, like, the singularity or grinding would be good. I don't think that would be that fun, though. Fate is 8 or 80. Either they give their adaptations to one of the best studios in the industry, or they give it to the most dogshit company ever. There is no in between. That sounds about right. I still want to play that Fate Extra. I want them to release Fate Extra onto, like, Steam or something. Because then I would actually be able to play it.
We could finish it.
Yeah, we could finish it. Because we were playing it at one point, but I don't know where my
PSP,
fucking...
I mean, like, do you remember, at least once, the battery expanded?
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
but...
I had to, remember his brother came over and, like, was asking, hey, are there any, like, batteries that you need disposed of? And I found a super...
Yeah, I don't remember that. Need to play Extella. Extella is fun. I played that. I streamed that. Extella and Extella Link. Extella Link is also fun as shit. I I like Extella, and I love the story in Extella, but Extella Link has more servants. Which, I mean, come on, more servants. More servants is always better than anything else. God, what is this Steam page? But yeah, I played Extella and all of Extella Links. The moon, man. Moon's haunted. The moon's haunted. What? The moon's haunted. And I know there's also an anime kind of on that. Kind of, it's not. It's a weird mishmash because it's not following like the actual story of like, you know, the tournament happening or anything like that. It's like the tournament has already ended. You have lost your memory. Saber's with you.
There are a lot of weird animes.
The moon's haunted by two of the horniest characters in the franchise. Poor Hakuno.
She can take it.
She can take it.
Um,
She was built for this.
okay, so apparently there's a magical girl series.
Yeah, there's a magical girl series.
Also, there's a all humor all the time series. I don't know if it would be called a parody one, but like I'm mad at it because like I read that like Sakura apparently has a crush on the brother.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently there's also a cooking one.
Oh, is it like focusing on the teacher or something?
No. I think it's just all of the servants and it's just cooking.
That sounds better. This is the humor we need. Honestly, we can all agree we fucking hate that dude, right?
Yeah, the brother.
His only halfway decent form was when he was 8.
Yeah.
He was a dick, but he was an 8-year-old, so.
And then doesn't he get wiped out in the moon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like he's the first boss you fight.
Don't know if it's cooking, but it's a timeline where Emiya household didn't commit a die. Honestly, most of the time okay, like a lot of the stuff I don't fully grasp the whole, like, I understand what's happening. I don't understand why it's happening. Why is everybody so fucking stupid? We need to get. And I understand, it's just their version of Mage Society. It's fat. It's bad. I want to see a Fate Redline adaptation. It's a separate Grail War in 1945 Japan. Did you see that there is a new game coming out? I don't know if it's that, but it was there's a new Fate game in the works. Set in rural Japan. Like old-timey Japan. Let me see. I'm gonna close this. I'm just gonna close that. Yes, shut down. Goodbye.
BlueStacks, are you sure you want to close?
Yes. Yeah, here we go. Let's see here. I guess gotta make a new thing. Browser. No. Uh, uh, uh. Piece of shit. Shrink. There we go. Yeah, sure, you can stay up there. That's fine. So yeah, this is the trailer for the new Fate game. It's only a minute 58. Are you ready? Everybody ready? Everybody got their popcorn and shit?
案ずる必要はない。貴様の願いは叶うとも。
察するに君が私の呼び人か。
How the fuck is he fighting a servant? Yeah, so coming sometime this year, that's coming. I mean, watching Unlimited Blade Works, I mean, I've watched Emiya's fight with fucking Gilgi, and all I could think is, this is fucking bullshit. This is dumb. This is so dumb. I don't know. Yeah, so kind of excited about that. Really excited about that showing up. What? But yeah, so that's the new game coming out sometime this year, apparently. I'm excited. To be fair, Gil lost purely due to his own ego. Caster Gil would mop the floor with him. Yeah, true. Yeah, it looks awesome. No idea what its gameplay is going to be like. I don't know if it's going to be another because I don't know anything about developers and stuff like that, so I wouldn't be able to know if it's the same developer or not as any of the other Fate games that like Extelia and Extelia Links. But I don't know if it's going to be another like anything about it. What is it going to be more like the PSP game where it's, you know, the weird rock paper scissors combat? Is it going to be a Dynasty Warriors-esque game? Is it going to be a tactical RPG? Honestly, I would take anything. I'd take anything, to be fair. Also, I have no idea who that servant he's going to be getting is. Like, I think I know who she is because I think I have her saber form. It seems like a new servant. Probably, yeah. Kind of like how Extelia Links introduced. I think it's the thing that introduced, or at least brought to relevance, Charlie. Yeah, Musashi. I have her saber form, I think. My question is are they going to do are they going to do nothing but servants that fit with that era, or are they still going to bring in servants that don't fit with that era? Cuz I would still like, cuz that's one of my favorite things of the Fate series is kind of the crossover stuff that can happen. So like you could have like Musashi or, you know, any of these old Japanese samurai and figures and historical figures and whatnot, versus like one of the simple ones I can throw out there is Medusa and shit. It's like I like that aspect of the Fate series. So I wonder if they're going to keep that in, or if it's going to be strictly. Was Raiko? Ah. Yeah, he looked, the armor stuff looked interesting to me. So I thought he looked a bit more. I don't know things. I don't know. It like what's his name? The big berserker general guy
from the Chinese place with the halberd. I know in Lynx he had a fucking robot skin that I put him in and did not take him out of because in Lynx, yeah, Lubu, yeah, that guy. It kind of the leg armor and the tassels in the back and stuff reminded me of similar design, not the character, but just the similar design type deal. So there is that, but I would consider that to still be around the same. Like that would be much closer. I want some weird bullshit. Like throw the fucking crap, what's his name? Billy the Kid. Throw Billy the Kid in there as one of the long range units. using a revolver. Back when I think the most that they would have would be like flintlocks like Nobunaga and whatnot. Yeah, that's what always drew me to the Fate series was the sort of crossover potential. Puts Oppenheimer in there. Nice. But yeah, no, Fate's always been what always drew me to Fate in the first place was the crossover potential. The potential of just having all these different things combine and like combating each other, like having the Emperor Nero Claudius versus Robin Hood. Like seriously, just having that right there is like such a vast difference of time periods and aesthetics and everything that I don't know. I am a sucker for crossovers, okay? Crossovers, a good crossover will draw me in every time. If you somehow just figure out a way to put something that doesn't belong in and make it work relatively well, you will have me eating out of your palms, okay? And I wish we had more games that actually dealt with that. That actually used that and did that. And I know there's not a lot of games there because then you get into people who have ownership of properties and stuff like that, and then you have them arguing back and forth between that. That's why DC and Marvel rarely ever, cross paths, and if they do, it's very bland from what I've seen. But like I want that. Okay, I want it. I want more of it. I'm a slut for that shit, okay? Just putting it out there, just being real. I am a slut for a good crossover. And I don't know how much other people care about crossover, but I love it. I love the idea of two things that aren't supposed to meeting. But it has to be done correctly. It has to be done correctly. You can't just sit there and be like, I'm gonna out a coworker that I work with on this. He's a young guy, but Sonic the Hedgehog and Splatoon with fucking Persona. It's like what? Why? I wish there were more serious crossovers in the sense that those are historical characters with so much baggage, but they never take advantage of that. Yes, I agree. That would be actually really good too. Like you could do so much with that, but no one does it. No one does it. Either the historical figures or the crossover stuff is all set dressing and just like sprinkled in and barely intruded upon, or it's done so badly that it actively takes away from everything else. There is a way to have it done well, and people rarely ever do that. Like, hell, my favorite Soul Calibers are the ones with characters that don't fit. I love playing the characters in Soul Calibers that aren't from the Soul Calibur universe. Like fucking Spawn and Link. Soul Calibur 5 sucked, but I loved that Ezio was in it. From Nat19 was saying nearby that so many was saying these days that so many servants nowadays are just VTubers or tropes with historical character names. Yeah. Yeah. More of the recent servants and whatnot have been kind of. There's not much to them. And you could have a lot there. Hell, you could easily make, and I know this is going to sound stupid. This is going to sound very stupid. You could easily take the whole roster of Fate Grand Order, condense it down a little bit, and make an actual like 3D Fate Extelia-esque or, you know, RPG, like normal RPG-esque game, expand the story, make it more immersive, have actual, you know, any sort of dialogue and stuff matter. Maybe even branch away from how Fate Grand Order you know, the normal story on the mobile game goes, and instead have it kind of veer off a little bit into another direction. And you could have stuff like that, like, because like there's all the interludes and shit like that, and you always have to go back to the one things because the breaks in reality, the whatever they are, you have to go back to them even if you you know, completed them and figured out what's wrong. You have the ability to go back because they're not fully gone yet. They're still lingering. And that would be cool. That would be great. I'd love it. Fuck, make a tactics-based game. You'd have me eating out of your hands for a great tactics-based game. Have all the characters, you gotta unlock them, get them, stuff like that, and then you have to sit there and like place them on the board, move them around, like actually have, you know, thought and combat and shit like that.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Fate would be good. I think there actually is a game called that, but it's not.
Fates.
Yeah.
Remember,
And I know
it's the one with 2 routes.
Yeah. I know that
Wife.
I know this new one, Engage. I know Varel explained Varel about it, and he's playing it, and he said it was kind of like Fire Emblem in the Fate series, because you're basically summoning the spirits of other Fate games into your world.
You mean other Fire Emblem?
Or yeah, other Fire Emblem games.
I mean,
Midnight Sun Revance. That would also be a good one because you don't like cuz you'd have your group of heroes, servants, you'd have the endless minions because that's what you fight in FGO most of the time is you're fighting minions and slightly powerful minions, and then you have the boss fights where, you know, the big servant comes in and you have to fight the servant. It might need a little tweaking here and there so that like you could get, you know, interesting things like I think in Orleans you actually have to fight both Carmilla and Vlad at the same time. at one point. So you'd have to do a little bit of tweaking to get like the balance of that stuff up. But Marvel Midnight Suns is like a perfect way to set up that. Keeping somewhat of the card system, which allows like the servants to do a bunch of their special stuff that, you know, we know they're able to do, even stuff that we normally don't see that we know they're able to do. Like instead of just having the Buster cards, the red, green, and blue cards, to have like, you know, the special kinds of cards for special specific attacks, like having Saber, Arthur being able to throw out basically whirlwinds because that's what she can do. And then their ultimate attack is like in Midnight Suns. It's a special card. It takes a lot of energy points to use, and it does a lot of fucking damage. Or if it's a support one, something else. The Midnight Sun style of game, what they've done with the gameplay would fit a bunch of other games really well, especially because the way they explained it before Midnight Suns came out was they were making the game because different from XCOM without having like the brain accuracy, the accuracy mechanic and the ability to miss. They got rid of that because it's a different type of game. You're not playing soldiers fighting, you're playing heroes fighting, you know, villains. You're playing heroes fighting mooks. So having them being able to, you know, having like Captain Marvel miss a mook is a horrible. That doesn't feel good in any way. It's even worse than, you know, missing a shot in XCOM. That's just
with 99% accuracy.
with 99% accuracy. But it would be even worse than that because this is Captain Marvel.
She should be able to do this, no problem.
Yeah, this isn't some soldier that we've recruited and put a gun in the hands of. This is Captain fucking Marvel. So, yeah, that would be really good. That would actually be great. I know it's probably not going to happen, but I would love to see a game in the style like that, like a Fates game set in style like that, an FGO redone and sold like that. And hell, you can kind of do what Midnight Suns is doing a little bit, where like you have the game, you have all the main characters, and then you're having DLC characters be released, and their DLC characters are going to have entire plots and stuff like that, and total arcs, like every other character in the main game apparently. So that's great. And if that is accurate and they are doing that, then guess what? You have a perfect framework for Fate, adding in new servants. And it, you know, it doesn't invalidate the invalidate, yeah. It doesn't invalidate the mobile game because you can honestly sit there and be like, okay, all of these special event servants, we're not going to do those. We're going to keep those on the mobile game. So like the Mysterious Heroine X's, all those. No, those are just the mobile game. But like all the main servants and like the core game and stuff like that, and the Lost Belts and stuff like that, those be possible. Don't tie any microtransactions to the game. Don't fucking do it. We do not want to see those. There are too many points in the FGO timeline to put that game into. See, that's where you get that's where you sit there and you do like up to a point, and then you have a continuation. So like honestly, I would be fine with that. Kind of like how they're doing with the Final Fantasy VII thing, where like the first of the remake of Final Fantasy VII was literally just Midgard. It was just Midgard. That's like not even the first disc. That's like the first maybe half of the first disc. But Midgard wasn't big enough really for a full game in the original Final Fantasy VII. It was still a big chunk, but it wasn't enough for like a full game in and of itself. And then they expanded it to be one. So you could do something like that with FGO and like send out and have it all be continuous, and as you go forward you get, you know, more stuff, and then have it. I know this would be weird, but there's got to be a way somehow to make it backwards compatible. I was expecting Final Fantasy VII Remake to end at Aerith's death, to be honest. That would be... See, I knew that wasn't going to happen. And I knew that wasn't going to happen because they said that the first game, the remake, was just going to be Midgard. So Aerith, there was no way of Aerith dying. Because Aerith dies much later in the game. That would be one hell of a cliffhanger. Yeah, but that would be changing way too much of the story. Even. Like, they already changed a bunch of the story, and I kind of like that they did that, and I like how they did that. With like basically like, no, the timeline is breaking, and the universe itself and these extraplanar forces are trying to force you back onto the true timeline, and then you kill those forces, and it's like, okay, everything that you thought you knew about what was about to happen, it's up in the air on what is about to happen. But no, there was no way Aerith's death was going to be the ending of the first remake. There was no way. Because if you kill her too early, then it doesn't have the impact. And you're skipping over the main part, that is, she's the one that she had Holy, and she was, you know, doing stuff with that, and I think that still had an effect. Like, not a big one, but it still had an effect, which is why it had to happen. But if you kill her too early, then that kind of gets fucked up. But even if they're still going to kill her, it's not going to happen until they at least get to the village of the ancients or whatever, because that's where, you know, the scene happens where she gets skewered. That's an old game. I think that's like disc 2 or 3, to be honest. And then all the time and effort you put into leveling her up, giving her items, all that stuff, she becomes a shishki babe. She becomes wasted.
Gotta put the wasted thing on top of her death screen.
Yes, we need that scene where she's praying and then Sephiroth comes down, and then right as he stabs her, it's just the Grand Theft Auto.
GTA.
Yeah, the Grand Theft Auto wasted with the sound effect and everything.
Cool Ranch 420.
But yeah, no, if I'm hoping she doesn't die, to be honest. I'm hoping this is a path where she doesn't die, because that opens a lot more possibilities. Though I will have to say, my main thing that I am hoping for is Vincent! I want Vincent now! I want to see him in high quality like this. Cloud looks good, Barrett looks good, Tifa looks good, Aerith looks good, Ninja Lady looks good. Give me Vincent.
Yuffie.
Yuffie.
Wasn't she your waifu?
No.
I thought she was.
I want to see a Dirge of Cerberus remake. That would be cool too. I liked Dirge of Cerberus. Dirge of Cerberus was pretty cool. Fuck. Solely because my PS2 game crashed right at the end of the original. Oh, that sucks. Oh, my condolences. Oh, that hurts. There's like the final battle. There's a lot of games that honestly should be remade. Legend of Dragoon is one of them. I will fight for this. Legend of Dragoon deserves a remake.
Parasite Eve.
Parasite
How about that?
Eve. The first Parasite Eve deserves a remake. And don't the thing is with those two, don't do what the Final Fantasy VII remake is doing. Don't change anything story-wise. Leave it the same. Or like you can add to it, make it a bit more, but keep it relatively the same. I will one day invade Bandai Namco Studios and get an Ace Combat 5 and 0 remake. I've never played Ace Combat. I know a lot of people like it though, so yes, I agree with you. Isn't that an airplane flying game though? I'm not heavily into those kinds of games. I mean, probably not on my own. But if somebody pays me, I would. It's kind of sci-fi-ish air combat. I mean, if somebody pays me, I'd do it. And I mean that kind of like not as much as I say for like the Mass Effect original trilogy. But like if somebody like, you know, buys me the game, I might play it, but I'm not doing it on my own, more than likely. It's not up my alley enough for that. But if somebody buys me the game, then I'd do it for them. I'd play it for them, stream it for them. Mass Effect, you need to buy the game and pay me like $100 for me to play the original trilogy. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling for these kinds of games. I'll put it on my wish list, but if somebody buys it, I'm not going to spend my own money to buy it. But if somebody buys it for me, then yeah, definitely I'll play it. I've got too many games to play. I've got too many games to play and not enough time to play that. I want the Persona 5 Royal. Okay? I want it, but I don't have the money. The soundtrack rocks, though. Yeah, but if the gameplay isn't what I normally enjoy, the fuck turn-based strategy game. Ooh. Allow me to add you to my wish list. Yep. Hmm. Okay, I don't know if I agree with this. I don't know if I agree with this. Why is Persona 5 Royal under fucking visual novel?
I mean, they have visual novel elements.
They have a few, but not enough that I
Okay.
would put it there.
Hey, Disco Elysium. We were just watching the thing that talked about that.
Yeah. If only had money. I don't have money though. Wait, Sherlock. the It kind of is. I wouldn't say that. I would say it's more of a traditional RPG with some visual novel elements, some dating sim elements. But those are like sprinkled onto the standard RPG fighting game. And I still have to I still have to fucking get it. I want to play it. I haven't finished fucking 5 or Royal. I want Because every time I try to sit there and be like, I need to get all the social links maxed, I fuck up. God damn it! I reached the part of no return and I don't have the social links maxed. I'm fucked. I mean, it's Story Witch, JRPG, anime, great with a great soundtrack. Why is it under visual novel? It's even under as the main thing under it. It's under is RPG games. I'm still gonna buy that game. I'm just gonna put at the beginning of it a disclaimer that I do not like fucking J.K. Rowling and she's a bitch and she can suck my knob.
And all her turf friends, too.
Yes. They could choke on a rusty spork.
Especially that Baroness.
Yes. Okay. Let's get Andromeda started. Just gotta wait for it to come up. It's like I don't like her, and I understand people going insane and saying like hating on people that are still going to buy it and play it. I kind of understand it, but at the same time, how about we focus it on J.K. Rowling and anybody who agrees and promotes just her? I just want to play the Magic game and try to break it as much as possible, and hopefully maybe me playing it and, you know, putting it out there means other people don't have to. They can basically, like I do with some games, live vicariously through the person playing it. Because I swear, I already have a kind of planned thing for my character in that game, and I'm going to be basically seeing just how fucking much.
We can say the character's trans.
Yeah, I will be doing that. Also, Slytherin, being a good person and killing every dark wizard I run into. Notice how I focus on dark wizard there. Everyone else, I don't know. Also, I'm going to be focusing a lot on the menagerie and just taking care of the animals. Okay, I'm going to be perfectly honest, that's about 90% of why I want to play the game. Just taking care of all the magical animals. That's about it. They really got me with that. Okay, I got to change the thingy. Because we're not just chatting anymore. It's not the Legendary Edition. I don't even own the Legendary Edition. I will not be owning the Legendary Edition until somebody buys it for me. Because I'm not spending my own money on that bullshit.
On what?
Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. I'm not gonna get into it again, because I seem to get into it every time I play this fucking game, but fuck. Fuck. The Mass Effect 3. It ruined everything. There's a thing here? Nope.
Here they come.
Back here? Yeah. Nope, that's too far away.
Think that's it.
No. God damn it, where is it? Okay, you need to stop. What am I supposed to be looking for here? is over further this way. It's in this pool and pond. This pond. Where are you? Alright, there you are.
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Good job. I have too many games I want to play. It annoys me.
The outlaws built some kind of tech. They'll be looking to defend it.
They built some kind of tech? You mean they built a fucking little encampment? Because that's what they built. Not tech. Whoop. Haha. Did you have to throw that on me? Really? Nothing else here. Probably didn't even have to fight them. Is a thing up there, but I'd have to go around. So let's just continue on this road. On the road again. Ba, ba, ba.
A wind farm. Smart.
Must be how they power our port.
I mean, green energy. Green energy is good energy. A point of interest.
Look out. Our connections won't do us any favors in a camp like that.
You guys are being attacked by a big boy, and then we just come in. Oh, there's a turf war between... There we go. Hey, get back here. I'm not done with you yet. Now I'm done with you. I'll take all those because why not? Whoop. I don't have to worry about ammo because I got the fucking infinite ammo bullshit. Which isn't bullshit because this is how the game is supposed to be played. Didn't you play the first one? Why were you already injured? Oh my god. Okay, let's see what's happening here. We got one of these. Good. Nothing else here. Doesn't look. Oh, there's a container. Give me. Yep, that's it. Oh. There was a thing back there. missed. Oh, time to turn around. Here? No, it's a bit farther that way. It's probably up there. Because there is a way up there. It's probably there. The wind farmers. Boop. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Good to park here, right? Right? You guys don't care, do you? Gimme. Inventory fully stocked. That Vidal guy really came through, though his fees were on the high side, but he got everything on my list. Now to sell those babies for double the price. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Well, well, you're not like the other scrubs around here.
What makes you say that?
Your gear, it's high quality, like the rest of you.
What can I say? I like the best.
Then you're just the man I need. When the exiles came to Gadara, they hid caches of Nexus supplies all over the Badlands. Junk, mostly. Stale protein bars and rations. But among the shit are some serious weapons lifted straight from the armory.
That's not good.
And you know this. How?
I helped steal them. Problem is, those weapons are too good for the scum down here. And I can't sell weapons in Kadaraport without Sloan taking a cut. The cash nav point, though? You interested? It's yours for a fair price.
You've got a deal.
Lovely. Here's the nav point. In the meantime, feel free to take a look at what I've already got in stock.
Improved shield regeneration. Gimme. Actually, no. I'll take the fucking paint, though. Model. Gimme. Lots of stuff. Give me your 4 element 0. And I still got out gaining. No, no, no. No. Oh, there's another thing there. Okay. Have to go back up there anyways. I, like a dumbass, jumped off a mountain. Don't be like me, folks. Don't be like me. Be better. Let's see. Oh. What's up?
Assholes took everything but the rotor hub.
Trouble with scavengers?
Always. Who are you?
A Pathfinder with the initiative.
A Pathfinder? On Kadara? Holy shit.
You said you had a scavenger problem?
Right, yeah. Bastards come at night, pick the turbines clean of parts.
How
Expensive
dare they?
and annoying.
Sloan doesn't provide security?
Too busy with the collective. I'm not asking for guards, I just want our parts back.
Any idea where I could find these scavengers?
I've started putting
I'll
trackers
just
on the
have a
more valuable
nice,
parts.
calm chat
Yard
with
drive,
them.
generator, They've all been taken to the same nav point.
I'll check it out.
If the parasites put up a fight, don't feel bad about offing them.
Yeah, why would I feel bad? Okay, let's see here. One up there. Rest of them around there. Go down here anyways to get that. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Whee! Ba, 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 ba. Why would I slow the nomad down? Whoop!
The outlaws built some kind of tech. They'll be looking to defend it.
Yep, well, I'm not dealing with them right now. Look, I'm just here to get the fast travel point.
Scudder, get any closer and I'll hit you with a corrosive bomb. Killed 2 looters today already. You want to test me?
Whoa, hey, we're no outlaws. We're friendly.
Then come prove it, slowly.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Good. Okay.
I think that's it.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
There we go. You motherfucker! How dare you? Oh. Dealt with that pretty easily. Let's see, more ingredients for booze. Let's go grab it.
It's not registered in Outcast or Collective Records, Pathfinder.
Ba, 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 ba. There we go. There we go. Now we got the beer that we can give to the guy. Oh, the resource for the beer. Let's get back to the Nomad.
This area is called Dralier. It means death caves.
Charming.
Not really.
Why would you name something Death Caves? I mean, seriously, what were you expecting?
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class.
Hey, look, there's a cave entrance. I think that's for, like, a final mission or something like that.
Looks like it goes underground.
Hopefully there's a way down. But we're gonna need a really big drill.
Right over here. What's that?
This area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
The person running this place
Yeah,
holds
yeah.
a grudge against the initiative. Doubt she'll let you settle here.
What about the charlatan? The collective's gaining power.
We do not know the charlatan's identity. Sloan may be our only option. The Dahl could offer insight.
Okay, do all that later. There we go.
Hurry! Help them!
Okay, who's next? Who's next? You're next! Booyah.
I appreciate the assistance, but you need to leave. I won't poke anything I'm not supposed to. I promise.
Ryder has interfaced with the monoliths before.
How is that possible? It'll be easier to show you.
It's because I have an AI in my head. Don't worry about it.
Me?
Huh?
Me?
Are you my AI now?
No, probably not.
Okay, let's find these glyphs. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Come on, I can see it. There we go. That way, okay. Whoop. There it is. Right.
That should do it.
Now to go play some Sudoku. Alien glyph Sudoku.
Interface accepted.
Oh, I didn't have to play Sudoku.
All right. One
Thank
more,
God.
and that should be open.
I'm not good at Sudoku. Even of the alien variety. There we go, turn around. Haha! You can't keep me trapped. Whoop. Oh, there's one of the things. Come on. Thank you.
That's it. Good work.
Memory trigger.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Don't worry, we'll get them, we'll get them, we'll get them. Why is it up there? Also, let's just grab this. Oh, it's already placed. Okay. Excuse me, pardon me, come through. There's a body in this lake. Somewhere. There they are. Oh yeah.
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Well, it's just nonchalant. It's just a body. Now we go for the final one. Excuse me, pardon me, come through. That could have gone bad. But it's all okay. Okay, what's the button to dash? Middle mouse button, okay. Boop.
That should do it. We found all we can. Let's get back to Cineris.
How do I get back? There wasn't a way back. I don't like those noises. I really don't like those noises. Whoop! Excuse me, pardon me, come through. Leave me alone! I don't care about fighting you. Excuse me? I've got more shit to worry about. Map. Memory trigger.
That's it for now.
There it is. I see it. Perfect. Perfect. No! No! Motherfucker! Okay, let's fast travel to this. That was my fault. That was entirely my fault. Ugh.
Got an outlaw camp ahead.
Yeah, they can have this camp. They seem to be having problems with the wildlife. Booyah! Okay. Okay, back here. Did some sick tricks. There.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Don't worry, we'll grab them. Just not right now, because we want that. The nav point for the weapons. Because this should help out some people. So there's this planet. I know. I still have New Chichanka to do. So still got quite a bit of this game left to go.
That construct was reported stolen by both
Let's
the
do this!
outcasts and the collective. Hostility likely.
Whee! Whoop.
Approaching that point for the weapons cache, Pathfinder.
Hope it's worth the credits.
We've been played.
Punch. Stop it. And up. God, I love this fighting style. Yoink. Whoop. And pop.
All right, now
Oh, there's still somebody alive? How dare you?
I think that's all of them.
Jump.
It's full. After that ambush, I thought the whole thing was a scam.
We should confront the Turian. Demand an explanation.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Just give me a minute on that, right? Let's see. Come back down here, and then we're gonna go. That way. Whee! Listen, I know I bought more paints for the Nomad, but the Nomad will forever be Quarian colors. Okay, I like the Quarians. Yep. Nope.
Pathfinder, this is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate.
Murder site I was asked to investigate. Okay.
Pathfinder, Ben Terev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Well, okay, so that's two different things. Okay.
Found it. Clearly.
Welcome back.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, Meridian's.
We're one step closer to building a home in Helios.
Oh yeah, hard part's totally behind us.
I mean, all we gotta do is kill a fucking dictator that's genetically modifying everybody. I mean,
Pathfinder, Reyes
No
still needs
problem.
your help investigating the murders in Kadara Fort.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm still working here. I'm not going to leave this planet until it's 100%.
I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy, Krogan Male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
They wanted him to suffer.
This cannot go unpunished. Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
See,
These
footprints.
footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Rykal. That's never good. Frying pan.
Not a frying pan.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
Am I supposed to find hard evidence in here? With the recent reports of toxic water supply in the Badlands, the plans for large-scale settlements have been canceled. Instead, this area will be sealed off and converted to a penal colony. Anyone who fails to evacuate does so at their own risk. You'll be considered a permanent resident of the territory and won't be allowed back in. So, the exiles then went, okay, we need to exile some of our own people into a penal colony.
Penal colony.
That's how it's pronounced.
I know, but now I can't stop thinking about how it's like penis.
New entry, more mines went missing, damn scavs. Not gonna bother putting them out anymore. It's a stupid precaution anyway. If someone's got the quads to take me head on, I welcome the challenge. Ah, New Australia. I mean, yeah, kind of. This place is kind of... No, I'd say New Australia is probably the New Tachanka.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
We do not know if the wielder was Angaran. An exile could have stolen the blade.
Alright. That is an idea, but I doubt it. So that's that one. Okay, so the next place we go is up here. No. Click the correct thing, please. Save cherries. There we go. And put one there. Might as well. I mean, because it's a penal colony. Yeah, I get it. It's New Australia in spirit, while New Tachanka's Australia in actual, you know, everything else.
Hostiles ahead!
I'm not a bad driver, I swear. As I fishtail everywhere. Yada yada yada. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Don't scratch my paint. Okay. Continue on this path. Whoop. I have to say it's much better than the Mako. It is. And I'm glad we have it. That's that. I already got everything there. I'll have to deal with that. Goodbye. Ba, 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 ba. Down here. Well, now. Whoop. Kind of fucked that up a little bit.
We're approaching the
There we
scavengers.
are.
Install the Angaran satellites and destroy the search vessels activated.
Nice work.
Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Don't hide from me. Haha. Anybody else? Anyone else want some? No. All right. I don't see any other satellite scavengers. Oh, you do. Okay. Revenant food, just take everything. Tactical sniper rifle. Boop. Ha ha. Shot him in the ass.
Scavengers chopped those missing Angaran satellites into scrap.
I'll have the Tempest retrieve what's left for transport to Aya.
No Angara here. Just our people.
Monaco believes the initiative came to help. He'll take this hard.
Yeah, well, okay. He's gonna have to learn that the initiative is not these guys, okay? It'll be a hard lesson that, guess what? You're working with a fucking group of people that is not as put together as you guys think you are. I've played Skyrim. I know how to mountain climb. Fuck! It's trial and error, trial and error. I should play Skyrim again. I'd need a good mod list, though.
Maybe the scavengers will be reasonable.
Don't get your hopes up.
Come on! Make it up! Yes! There. Whew!
Well, dead is a kind of reasonable.
Someone got to them first.
Yeah, that's not good.
Destroyed Ashland's missing parts. What the hell did this?
You think it's that thing that's kind of sneaking up on us? Haha, get trapped!
Well, let's go give Ashland the bad news.
And give me all your stuff. Good. Good! Yeah, let's see here. And now we go this way. Memory trigger, and then we got the scan the anomaly. Then we gotta go around here to that and that. Let's get off this mountain. What? There we go. Huzzah! Oh, I'm on this side. Okay. Which means I can go turn these two quests in. Yay, efficiency!
Found your scavengers. Dead. A fiend got them.
And the turbine parts?
Destroyed. Nothing left but scrap.
I'll take satisfaction knowing my yard drive isn't being used by a bloody scav. Thanks, Pathfinder.
What do you think about Kadara?
Smells like week-old eggs and curdled milk.
So you regret leaving the Nexus?
Pathfinder, I regret leaving the Milky Way. But if Kadara's taught me one thing, it's that there's no time for regrets. Live in the present or die thinking about the past.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good, thinking.
What do you think about Kadara?
No, I didn't mean...
Smells like week-old eggs and curdled milk.
So you regret...
Live in the present or die thinking about the past.
Who runs the wind farm?
It's a communal effort. Everyone helps maintain the turbines. But me and the Solarian are the only trained technicians. So, naturally, that puts us in charge.
Does the Solarian have a name?
Yeah, and if he was ever nice, I'd use it. Until then, he's just the Solarian.
Stay safe.
I mean, that makes sense.
Sure.
Go in here. Talk to you.
Back again?
That nav point was a setup.
Setup? Was the cache not there?
Yeah, but so were a lot of exiles who tried to kill me.
I'm not responsible for the actions of my other customers.
Other customers?
I may have sold the nav point to multiple people, but in my defense, I didn't think you'd all show up at once.
Oh, great. That makes it all better then.
I don't see why you're so upset. You got your weapons, and you survived. But I don't like unhappy customers. I'll give you a discount for your trouble. That's more than fair.
Give me all the elemental 0 you have. And that. And that. And these. Just because. Confirm trade. Sell salvage. Reach level 34! Fuck. That's fine, I was just gonna fucking fast travel up here anyways. You motherfucker. There. Okay.
The Angaran satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
What are the odds they'll surrender peacefully?
Less than 1%.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Speed! So much lighting. Ah! Makes me wish there was an interior view.
I wouldn't mind a break.
I would.
They're all dead. How did this happen?
I don't see signs of an attack.
Scanning the bodies could provide a clue.
If I'm a guess, I'm gonna say probably poison or something. Oh, hey, look, a container. Give me your stuff. Why did they have an Asari comlink?
Blackened stomach and ulceration, consistent with poisoning by sulfuric acid. Most likely from consuming Kadara's water without proper filtration.
Kadara has been home to Angara.
Food and water in exchange for credits, salvage, whatever you have. Items at the top of the list and more than those at the bottom.
Quite the menu.
Did they sell their... That's a lot of bodies.
Someone has tampered with the filter. The Angara ingested only enough sulfuric acid to be lethal over time.
But not enough that they'd notice right away.
Who would do this?
We should keep looking around. See if we... The filtration center. If they had this, why were they drinking poisoned water?
I could provide an analysis via the scanner pathfinder.
No. Datapad.
It's encrypted. Sam, can you get us in?
Hack me in, AI.
One moment, please. This log belonged to Skylar Yafir, an Angara who lived here.
Play the first log, Sam.
More and more aliens keep showing up. They are desperate, dirty things who will pay anything for a slab of Ardhi and clean water. I thought all was lost when the Ket invaded, but maybe our luck's changing.
Let's hear the second log.
Today, I caught one of the aliens studying our filtration system. I had Karina and her sisters guard the facility. If these exiles learn how to make their own water filters, they won't need us anymore.
Final log, Sam.
Some of the aliens have set up shelter not far from here. They call it Charybdis Point.
Charybdis.
Demanding we hand over our water filters. Karina and the others were able to drive them off, but I fear the desperate look in their eyes.
These exiles could be the ones who tampered with the water filters.
This star must be avenged, Ryder.
That's enough.
Okay, yeah, but is anyone also looking at the fact that he was like, we can't let them know how to, like, make the water filters because then they won't need us anymore? Sort of, we need them to require us. Like, there was no reason, it wouldn't, it's not like they're on a space station that got spaced or like these people are going to move into their compound. If they knew how to make more water filters, they could probably have just, you know, not had to kill everybody.
Pathfinder, we are nearing Charybdis Point, the exile camp mentioned in Yafir's logs.
We should talk to whoever's in charge and search the area for clues.
Just take your trash.
Welcome to Charybdis Point. Name's Malix. You looking for a place to hole up? Got some open beds. Food and clean water cost extra.
Take it you don't have any private rooms?
I could put up a sheet.
I'll pass.
Suit yourself.
One of your neighbors was murdered.
ZR's dead?
Very. Know anything that could help me track his killer?
No. ZR had a habit of shooting anyone who got close to his lawn. Still, grumpy bastard had his uses. People think twice about robbing you when there's a Krogan next door.
I mean, that makes sense.
How'd you end up on Kadara?
Followed Sloane from the Nexus, but couldn't pay her protection fees. No fancy port for me.
She forced you out?
Those are the rules. can't pay the fees, can't live on the mountain. First few months were tough. No water, no weapons to hunt. I really thought I was gonna die out here.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and I'm one of the lucky ones.
Poor
I
bastards.
found other exiles. Put the strength in numbers theory to the test. Thus, Charybdis Point was born.
My squad and I came across an Angaran town not far from here. The inhabitants were poisoned. Their water filters had been tampered with.
Nasty way to go.
I found a log that mentioned trouble with this camp. Know anything about that?
Can't say I do, I just sell beds.
And clean water?
I don't like what you're implying, Pathfinder.
I don't like what you're
Either
implying.
rent a bed or get the fuck out. Please.
I'm gonna blow up all of you.
Water filters. The make and design matches those found in the Angaran town.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them for good measure.
So much death. And for what?
Hey. You just couldn't leave it alone.
These filters. You stole the design from the Angara, didn't you?
This doesn't concern you. Walk away. Before you can't.
Don't. Okay, look at you. Then look at me. And look at my two friends. The fuck you gonna do?
You murdered an entire town. I'm not leaving until I know why.
We came to them. Starving. Dying of thirst. But instead of helping us, those flapheads bled us dry. Credits, clothes, weapons. They took everything.
Not everything. You survived. You set up here.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to properly filter this planet's water. All we wanted was to be self-sufficient. I offered to pay for the designs. They refused.
So you poisoned them?
And took all their business.
I won't let you get away with this.
Figured you'd say that. Kill them.
How you feeling now, man? You dumbasses really think you can be a challenge for me? Haha.
At least the Angara got some justice.
Thank you, Ryder.
The Skyrim's bandit dilemma. Yeah. Give me your money or your life. Listen, I'm decked out in Daedric plate mail with a bastard sword on fire. What the fuck you think you're gonna do to me? It's literally that. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Fallout's also had that issue where it's like you're decked out in fucking power armor and shit, wielding a fucking...
An emergency situation has arisen. Please trace this signal back to source.
I
Oh,
have
that's a
located
thing.
the source of the SOS, marking the nav point on your map.
But, like, you'd sit there and be, like, decked out in fucking full power armor, carrying a mini Gatling gun, having a super mutant with a Gatling laser behind you. Thank you, Fox. And you'd still have people be like, what the fuck you gonna do? We're raiders. It's like, I eat your kind for breakfast, you dumb, stupid little man. Memory trigger.
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Yeah, we'll do that when we're done with this planet, don't worry. What's over here? Jump! Jump! I mean, it's either that or, like, and if they ever upgrade, like, the enemy's weaponry and stuff like that, like they have the enemies scale with you, then you're running into bandits that are decked out in full Daedric armor, wielding Daedric weaponry and shit like that, and it's like, why are you a bandit?
Pathfinder, my scans indicate this site may be worth searching for Angaran relics.
It's funny, I had a D&D session yesterday that was meant to be a one-turn combat against Loth Drow, but only 2 members of the party went to the church where the encounter is going to take place. Oh, that sounds like that was going to be a problem.
A Rivan. I haven't seen one like this. Let's show it to Avela.
Yeah, Angaran artifact. And then we have this SOS signal. I'm bringing an SOS to the world. Don't worry, man, we're coming to save you! Okay, now if I was gonna ambush somebody, I would have bombs on the underside of this walkway and then call them while they're inside there, and my first thing would be to tell them not to fucking... It's Renaissance Rome. The arcane archer has a gun! The bird's gunslinger arrived to save the two and immediately play. I mean, yeah. That's why I like gunslingers. Especially if they're outside of where they normally, you know, have all the fucking guns and shit.
Check it out. Someone got our SOS. No shit. It worked?
What's, Dear Diary, it's happening. The plant's kicking in. Get ready to have your mind blown. What if my arm got hungry? What if it wanted a snack and ate my foot? Would they switch places? There's also the problem of purple. What's its deal? It can't decide if it's blue. Just make up its mind already. And another thing, space-time isn't at all what we think. We're each individual pieces of energy, drawn from a much larger pool, given physical form in an artificial timeline.
Time doesn't actually exist in the classic Newtonian sense. Everything happens at once, but our minds couldn't handle that, so we process it one moment after the next. But I see it all now. It's all happening. The Alpha and the Omega united. And shit, I think my toe just ate my hand. Oh, man. My point is that a normal criminal would never fight to the death like that. Yeah, exactly. Unless they're a fucking, like... Unless they are, like, an assassin from an assassin's guild or, you know... Like, the few soldiers that were, like, indoctrinated or something like that into, like, a religious fervor, they would not fight to the death like that. They'd sit there and be like, I surrender? Great, we found the stoners of the galaxy. To anyone who likes drinking water, word is there's some people out there who found a clean underground well. It's up in the hills, hard to find, but Murdoch says the mean guy says that the other guy with the scar saw one of these people trading for supplies. A fanatic would make sense? Yeah. The guy living in the caves, 4 leaves. The nasty Asari chick with the scar, 3 leaves. Bubba Quad, Krogan, 8 leaves. Sloane's bodyguard, 2 leaves. Get some munchies. Turian with the nasty burns near the fire lake. Crazy mental Solarian who talks too fast, 4 leaves. 6 leaves. Don't know, can't understand. Okay, you guys. What the fuck is happening here?
We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
What the hell makes a plant so important?
It's how we make a living out here. Our plant, well, has medicinal properties.
Medicinal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And we sell it to, you know, customers who need, medicinal assistance.
Yeah, but our heat lamp UV thing broke and it's gonna die. And you look like the clever type. Well, maybe you could find one?
Sure, this is all about medicine.
Air quote.
It totally is. Antibiotic, whatchamacallit. And maybe it has other benefits. But in the Badlands, can't be picky.
I'll have to get back to you on that. Or not.
The first thing you just said. We'll take that option. Remember, a UV lamp thing. Yo, did you get the lights?
Not yet.
Do I have to buy the lights? Appear to be under influence of an unknown chemical substance, blah, 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 blah. Yep.
This plant appears to have unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic. However, at much higher doses it may produce psychoactive effects.
Groovy, man.
Completely lying about it.
Is this an additional task? No. Okay, so it's not that. Check your email for the Turian arc. Okay. Check your email for that. Okay.
Is it an additional task?
Yo, did you get the lights?
Not yet.
Okay, so there's no... Guessing I just can't do anything right now. I probably have to go find where they're being sold and then do it. Okay, I'll just keep an eye on that later. Okay, so we now go here and head up this way. Now listen, I'm gonna need to confiscate like half of your plants, okay? For research purposes.
All these caves, it's a smuggler's dream.
Get ready to fight!
Bye!
Cave over there. Maybe something's inside.
Okay, so I need to go back that way. Okay. They really need to put like flashing lights on the road every couple of meters. Okay, you guys have fun over there. I'm not dealing with you right now. Ba, 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 ba.
This is the spot, but no rays.
Yeah, I'll go do that in a minute. I want to grab this first.
Protocols activated. Deploy.
And then go over here and do the waypoint.
Station.
The Exiles have quite a setup over there. Won't be happy to see us.
Yeah, well, you know, who cares about them?
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Ah. So I can't get in there that way. Which might be this cave system goes over there? Maybe? 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 I can hope.
This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
I mean...
This would be the perfect place to lie low.
Yeah. Except for those scorpion things.
What scorpion things? I haven't run into any scorpion things. Is an asshole nearly blew up my toe searching for the generator octans. Whoever turned off the lights.
Is that a generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here? The surveyor?
That would be a lot of equipment for one man to carry.
Well, I got an enemy on sensors. Got 2 enemies on sensors.
Fresh air.
Is it fresh? Is it?
You hear that?
Intruders! Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
No one else in the collective hesitated to shoot me.
The fuck
We're
is
a big
that guy?
organization. Low-level operatives might not have gotten the word. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Okay. Oh, wrong button.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that is a that's special. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Ready Taurus to make contact with Picta. Usual meeting spot.
Yeah,
Pathfinder,
possibly.
You caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
The cesspools put them off?
They are natural deterrents, yes. The Angara call this place Drolir. Translates to death caves. A bit melodramatic. If you've a head for navigation, it's perfectly safe. Like most of Kadara, it's the people you should worry about.
What do you mean?
Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders.
What do I mean,
giving
what do you
bad
mean?
intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
Someone impersonating the charlatan could do a lot of damage.
Only the
Yeah.
representatives have access to such high-level information. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why would someone risk impersonating the charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one person.
Maybe I could help. I'm not connected to the collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the sulfur springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel.
There's an imposter! I should be scanning every person. Why am I not doing that?
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
Sulfur levels are normal.
Not our culprit, then. Didn't peg the collective as gardeners.
They have an Angara working with them.
This plant, Gavastia. Last night. It
everything else on this planet.
The Collective most likely uses it to make poison.
Too busy to talk.
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari.
Can't hurt to check.
Listen, I'll scan who I want. You can't be suspicious, the woman whose name I forgot says as she asks a leader of the expedition to manually scan her underlings. Yeah? Yeah? Don't worry, don't worry about this. Do not worry about this.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
And she's Asari, which fits her footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging from the scratching, Ardy.
That's not good. Don't worry about this.
Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Need something? Go bother Crux.
You're a testy one.
Sorry. Haven't slept in 36 hours, thanks to another shit job.
36 hours? That can't be healthy.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
You've never been tempted to manipulate your boss's orders?
What? What do you mean?
You know, fudge the intel, use the Collective's resources to make a profit on the side.
I don't know what you're playing at, but I'm done talking to you.
Dorado's heart rate spiked when you questioned her about the charlatan's orders.
The lady doth protest.
Doth protest too much. Did not mean to jump up there. Did you? Sorry.
Sorry about before. Not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
You didn't shoot. That's all that matters.
Trust me, if you had shot me, all of you would be dead.
Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
That's not good.
Weeks? Seriously?
I'm one of the few people who know how to operate the water filters. I've been trying to train a backup, but most recruits can't stand the smell. Not many volunteers. I'd better get back to work. Thanks for the chat.
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
I want to do the lady other than Lynx. Nope, wrong level.
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I questioned her loyalty to the charlatan, she became frantic.
You asked her outright. I said to be discreet. Aquila, detain Dorado.
Dorado? She's gone. Said it was on the charlatan's orders.
Damn it. If the charlatan finds out, I let her get away.
I'll take care of it. She can't have gone far.
Find Dorado. Map. right first. There's an extra thing over here.
Okay, this was the surveyor's last known location.
Haha. Ooh, some uranium.
The surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
Better than being murdered.
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
He just fell.
The water is highly poisonous, Pathfinder. We shouldn't take it here.
Something's right.
Did you find Dorado?
She ambushed me. I had no choice but to take her out.
Would have liked to question, but at
Give me this.
least it's done. Thanks, Pathfinder.
Yeah, she didn't give me much of a choice. Yeah, that's all that. So nothing else in here because I do not see getting to the one place. Yeah. Bitch. Boop. 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 Outside. Whoop. It's probably there into there. Also, there's a new thing over there. Weird. Okay, well, I think I'm going to save that for later. So, let's save game. I have some food to eat. And everything. So, let's find somebody to raid. I had a nice talk and discussion about shit and showed off Fate. My Fate shit. And played a bit more. Now let's see who's on right now. Who is on? Gothic's on. And she's playing Fire Emblem, the new one. Let's go. But yeah, probably continue this tomorrow, maybe tomorrow depending on how I feel after work. If not that, Thursday definitely. As always, talk to y'all later and see y'all next time. Bye.